welcome to the Allianz Arena Munich. My name is Ricarda. We'll be your tour guides for the next 60 minutes. We'll take us about 60 minutes to do the tour. If you have any questions during the tour, just ask us and we will try to answer it as good as possible. We will stay all together in one group. You can take pictures all over the tour, that's okay. It's not allowed to smoke during the tour. And sorry, it's a sports statement. And most important thing, stay with us, yeah, because there are some doors on this tour which can only be opened with our keys. So we always have to try to be on the same side of the door. So keep the doors open. The next match is on Sunday, but not Bayern Munich.
Budite u grupi jer neka vrata se zaključavaju. Tako da se ne izgubite. Možete se kako hoćete. Ako imate pitanje, slobodno ih možete pitati.
You know the two teams playing here? Bayern Munich is easy. What is the second team? Munich? I don't know how they... What's their name? It's 1860 Munich, so 1860 Munich. And they have their match on Sunday here. Okay, then we go inside.
Okay, please have a seat.
Sjedite se, sjedite.
Zadnji red. Smo dobre da nema ovane zemlje.
Start up with our tour here in the middle tier of the stadium. But as you can see, it's even getting higher. The Allianz Arena is the only German stadium consisting of 3 separate tiers. Okay? So there's an upper tier, middle tier, and lower tier. And all in all, we have a capacity of 75,000 spectators. For national German soccer league matches, Bundesliga, we can sell 75,000 tickets. Because for national matches, we can have standing areas. Behind the 2 goals, lower tier south side and lower tier north side. That's where we can sell standing tickets, but only for national matches. It's not possible for international matches. Champions League, for example, special rules of the UEFA. Every spectator has to have a seat then. We also have to build in seats over there where there are no seats at the moment. And then we can only sell 70,000 tickets. So these are the 2 capacities we can handle. 75 national matches, 70,000 international matches. Okay?
Nikola, si odradio? Niste čuli? Niste niko čuli? Da, jeste riješili. Okay.
For 1860 Munich, they just use the middle and the lower part of the stadium, and on average they have about 20,000 spectators. In the second division at the moment, 20,000, and they will have the next match on Sunday. Ja.
Svaka naravna utakmica je puna. A od Minhena samo donji Gorizija.
On the west side we have some special seats. Where the other group is right now, lower tier west side, these are the sponsor seats. So that's where the sponsors of the 2 teams get their tickets. Special thing about these tickets, there's catering included on a match day. So you get something to eat and to drink. Start 2 hours before the match, you can stay here until 2 hours after the match, and in the halftime break the sponsors' guests can get something to eat and to drink in the sponsors' lounge. At the back of the lower tier we have these 2 rows with the white boxes. You can see the white boxes. These are the press seats for the journalists. No matter where they come from, newspapers, radio, TV, also the live commentators, they are at the back of the lower tier. And they just plug in and then they can start working. Same thing, 1 tier higher, middle tier west side. These are the business seats. Business seats are season tickets but you can say the higher, the more expensive season tickets, because they also have catering included on a match day. Again, the same, 2 hours before the match, 2 hours after the match, and in the halftime break. And the business guests go behind the glass facade at the top. There's our business club. So that's where they go in and have their lunch or whatever. VIP, yes, you can say VIP. But we can be more VIP, yeah? if you go one tier higher, this glass window ring going all around the stadium between the middle tier and the upper tier. That's getting even more exclusive. That's our skybox level. We also have 106 skyboxes. Half of them is in the west, half of them in the east. So where the small balconies in front of it. They are mostly rented by big companies. Again, the big sponsors, all of them additionally have their own skybox. Again, you get your catering included on a match day. The parking lots are already inside the stadium. You get your own service stuff in a skybox. The company can come here 365 days a year if they want to. So they can also use it during the week. So there are some special things coming with these skyboxes.
Can I see?
Sorry, no. But that's the most expensive part of the stadium. Our smallest skybox is for 8 persons, costs 100,000 euro per season for 1 year, and goes up to 62 persons, costs 300,000 euro per season. But they're also all rented at the moment, so you also have to wait to get a skybox. That's the most exclusive part, you can see. You know, who knows where the players come out onto the match field in here? Have you seen it on TV? This one? Left or right? No. Not left, not right. It's in the middle. You know, in the middle? You can see the orange poles. That's our special function. We call it players hatch. And it's at the back, it's fixed. And before the match starts, we open it. Everybody can come in. When everybody's ready to play, we close it. It stays closed for the match. You can't really see it. And just after 45 minutes and 90 minutes, we open it again and the players can go back to the dressing rooms. We will see it from the other side as well then afterwards on our tour. Yeah, when somebody gets a red card, we don't open the big one. In the big one, there's a smaller integrated hatch for injured players, red card, things like that. So this one can be opened while the match is on the run. Put the player inside, close it, and then he can think about what he's done.
So what do you do with that stand in the Champions League?
Yeah, there are. It's a special kind of stair system. It's metal stairs. So on a national match day, you can have on this area you can have 2 persons. One is on the stand, one on the floor here. And before the Champions League match, we just open the stairs, and you can put it out. And underneath there's a chair coming out of the stair, out of this metal. And just before the Champions League match, we just put out all the chairs. Nobody's standing there, sitting there on the Champions League day, but we have to have the seats there, and that's how it's done usually on the Champions League. Yeah, off the hedge on the right and on the left side we have the substitute benches. The left one going to the south, that's the one of Bayern Munich. Southern side of the stadium has always been Bayern Munich in Munich. It's always been like that. And northern side is 1860 Munich. We're in the north now, so on Sunday here we will have all the 1860 Munich supporters. Okay. I will tell you something about the pitch downstairs. We will do the pitch and the grass system. No, we don't have a wall. We will tell you downstairs. We will go to the lower tier and then we will tell you what's going on the pitch. Just to care. We count from 3 to 1, and then we want to hear a loud goal, like the others did before. The other guys have to stop talking. So we have to be that loud. Everybody got that?
We must be better than them.
We must be better than them.
Znači slušajte, kad on kaže 3, 2, 1, svi se ustanu i viknu Zagreb.
Or you can also
Jeste razumjeli?
whatever you want.
Yes, it's okay.
Goal?
Go, Bayern.
Okay, I count. 3, 2, 1. That was very good. Yeah? You can see now you're 39 people. Now you can imagine what it feels like when there are 75,000 people screaming here. Okay, then we go to the lower tier.
Zakaj so reči?
Ja sam rekao da ne igram.
Gledaj, to su drugčije. Kaj kad on trči naprijed?
Da sad malo ispričaš. Mislim na prvom sjedu.
Neko ispuca loptu.
Mene?
Tu bi bilo najbolje padat loptu.
Ajde, pa ću ja tebi.
Čini se bude manje. Dođe na centar, već možeš ispucati.
Sad ćeš nas prevoditi.
Aha, kao prije nije znao.
Nije uopće.
Okay, so now we're in the lower tier, a bit closer to the field, and now you can see what's the yellow thing. You know what it is? Sunlight, yes. Artificial sunlight, solar lamps. So during the week when there are no matches, we have these lamps. We have bigger ones outside, and when there are no matches, we drive in these lamps, especially in the winter time when it's cold during the matches, and then we just simulate the sunlight. So it's like artificial sunlight, especially for the winter side. It's not only here. You can see these kind of lamps in every bigger soccer stadium all over Europe. That's kind of the standard technique at the moment.
Is it proven that it's better?
Yes, it's better for the pitch. Huh?
You have only one or?
No, we can cover 1/2 of the field with sunlight. I will show you a picture afterwards where you can see the big lamps. But the next match is already on Sunday, so they're already out of the stadium. Yeah, that's the special thing about this stadium. We don't only have one team; we have 2 teams playing here. That means we have double as much matches per season than all the other stadiums. Here's not only every 2 weeks; we have a match every week in here. Sometimes also during the week, Champions League, Cup matches. Sometimes we have every 3 to 4 days a match in here, and that's quite hard for the pitch, especially in the winter time. The grass wouldn't survive very long, and that's why we do everything you can imagine to make this field live as long as possible. It's a special kind of mixture. It's called hybrid turf. So it's 97% natural grass, so the players don't feel any difference. They think it's natural grass. And 3% are synthetic, artificial blades of grass, which are inside the field, just to make it more stable. You can see here, we have something like that. Every 2 centimeters, there's an artificial blade of grass. It looks like that. And every 2 centimeters we have it in the pitch. And in between we have the natural grass, but the natural grass grows deeper and grows with the artificial blades. Yeah, so it's
artificial is growing also.
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, it's like 2 centimeters are above the pitch, and 20 centimeters are below the pitch. And that's what makes it more stable. So after the foul in here, it's not the grass flying through the air. It just stays like that. Before that, we have it since the last summer break. Before that, we had to change the field usually once a season, sometimes even twice a season. And with the new system, we don't have to change the field anymore. We also have a lawn heating beneath the turf, so for the winter time, quite comfortable. It's like a floor heating at home, so we can heat it from beneath. Sprinkler system is already integrated in the field, so there's everything done to make this field live as long as possible. At the moment there's not much decoration in here. That's also because we have 2 teams here. They have different sponsors. Of course the sponsors want to be seen on a match day every time. So every time we have to decorate the stadium depending on the team. 1860 has other sponsors than Bayern Munich. Champions League again needs something different. The cup matches need something different, and so we always have to put the right sponsors to the back or to the balcony. We always decorate it usually once a week, and that's why after every match everything comes out, and before the new match starts we build it in again. So during the week it's quite naked and quite grey in here. Okay, any questions to for emptying? Have a guess?
5 minutes.
8 minutes, 5 minutes? It's a bit longer. It's 15 to 20 minutes to empty the stadium, just to make it empty. After the match. So usually about 20 minutes after the match there's nobody else and nobody in here anymore. They are all out and on the way to the subway or to the
Except
cars.
the ones who are eating.
Yeah. Yes. These are the sponsor seats, so you can feel it a bit more comfortable down here. Any more questions down here? Anything to the question?
No problem.
So orange, everything in orange, that's press area. Press, orange is the color of communication. Communication press, that's where we have the color from. So no matter where the journalists come from, they don't have to speak German, they know from the color of the wall. Orange, that's press area, that's where I'm allowed to stay. And here we have the press conference. Just have a security. Und ansonsten alle anderen Pressekonferenzen sind heute in derselben Sprache. So if you have a look at the left picture, that's how it looks like when the big lamps are inside. So these are the big ones. For the winter times, it's colder, so you can drive more. And that's how it looks like on the station. Now here we have the press conference room. The official press conference takes place about 20 to 30 minutes after the match. We have the official press conference here. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Usually it's nothing very special. In the middle there's the press agent of the home team. And on the right and on the left side of him we have the coaches, the managers. And here Pep Guardiola and here Jürgen Klopp, the two guys, and they have to give a statement there. What was good, what was bad, somebody injured, things like that. And it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do the official press conference. And perhaps there's some questions from the journalists here. And then, so that's how it looks like for a normal press conference. Normal Bundesliga match day. Sometimes it's full. That's the first working day of Pep Guardiola. 260 journalists wanted to see him. And it's getting full in there. Here we have 180 seats. We don't need it for the Bundesliga, 50 to 60 persons. But for Champions League or something like that, it's really getting full in here. Or sometimes when the big press conferences of Bayern Munich take place. When they present a new player, new coach, things like that, they do it here because here we have the capacities to do it. You can also translate here. For the Champions League matches, you can translate in English, in German, Croatian. If you come here to do a match, that would be possible. And these are the most comfortable seats I can offer you today on the tour. These are the same seats like in the business area and in the skybox area. So if you have such a higher season ticket, you also get such a seat for watching the match. Okay, any questions here? Quite self-explaining.
Prvo je tu završio.
A to je onda na gol. Dajte mi vas
We don't only have one dressing room, we have 4 dressing rooms here in the stadium. They are separated 2 by 2. 2 on the southern side, 2 on the northern side. Here we are here on the southern side. There's one red one, and on the northern side there's one blue one. Again for 1860 Munich. So, and there are 2 ones left. On each side we have one neutral white guest dressing room, and also always the guest team goes to the other wing. So let's take Bayern against Dinamo Zagreb. We have Bayern Munich here on the southern side in the red dressing room. Zagreb goes to the other wing, but they never have to go to the blue dressing room. They always stay in the neutral white one. So we have 4 dressing rooms: red, white, white, blue. And when Bayern Munich is playing here, we have Bayern Munich, and in the white one on the other side, there's the guest team. On the 1860 match day, it's just the other way around. I will show you one of the neutral white ones as well. Each player has his own locker in here with the picture above the locker, so you can see who is sitting where. It's 22 lockers. Do you know how many players can Pep Guardiola take with him to the match? 17? It's one more? 18. Yes, he can take 18 players with him. So he always has more lockers in here. It's 22 lockers. He can only take 18 players with him. So he always can choose what are the best 22 guys, and they usually have the picture here. But you can see there are some spare frames. So when somebody is injured for a longer time, Ian Robben, for example, at the moment he's injured. Perhaps somebody from the second team comes to the first team, then he also gets his picture.
Sorry, where is Mandzukic?
Mandzukic is in Atletico. Somewhere in Spain. No, when he leaves the team, he gets his picture to take with him. On the screen you can see how it looks like on a match day.
Yeah. Is it possible to play the tactic board?
No, sorry. But that's only for Pep Guardiola. Nobody else can play with it. Okay, next group is already waiting. We go to the next room. Warm-up ball. It's like the name says, for doing the warm-up. In the winter, when it's cold in the winter, the players can do the basic warm-up things in here, stretching, things they do in here, before they go out to do the official warm-up. Okay, then we go to the guest dressing room, this way.
I think you will explain that.
Hot tub. I think it is hot.
The neutral locker room. As he just explained, this is where the other team would be placed in during the game and before the game. Now, one of you asked me, why doesn't Bayern Munich have this pool, this relaxation bath? Well, they do, because their opponents are on the other side of the players' tunnel. So this room here, when Bayern plays, is empty. So they can just open this door and of course they can also use this relaxation band. But we will only fill it up if they really request it before the game, so we don't waste water. It is only 1 meter deep. Even Philip Lahm, he's very small, he can swim here without security. Nothing will happen. Are there any questions? Anything you want to know? It's pretty self-explaining. No?
You don't like Philip Lahm?
Sorry?
You don't like Philip Lahm?
I do, it's just small. So if there are no questions anymore, we would go on the right-hand side. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so this here is the player's home. Here's the music. You want to go down there? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Čekaj, kad neko zgazi ovdje.
David, this
If you want to make another picture,
David, now we are thinking.
everybody gets a kit, we open the hatch and then they go out to the 75,000 square feet. On the left side we have the referees dressing room, the field referees, and on the right side it's medical control, doping control, and the delegate, the fourth official referee. So all quite close to the field.
Yeah, only for the game all together.
With the journalists after the game. So before the game, they arrive in a bus. They have lunch together at a hotel, and then they go into the bus. The bus drives up front here, and then they walk into the arena in here and go into their Bayern wing into their locker room. Then after the game, we have fences built up here in the middle. So the journalists, they crowd in the middle, and when the players come out of this door, they go on the right hand and then on the left hand side outside, and they can be interviewed there. So there's the fence. Here you are all the journalists. I'm the player. I'm Philip Lahm. and now you can interview me. So that's the way it works basically. Are there any questions?
But how big is Philip Lahm? Like him or bigger?
I'm bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Noch was?
Manjukic is tall. Manjukic is tall. You like Manjukic?
No,
I
Boateng.
like Manuel Neuer. He's pretty good.
So, guys, if you want to play for Bayern Munich, everybody who signs a contract for Bayern Munich gets an Audi as a car. So, yeah, every player of Bayern Munich gets his company car, you can say, and they get their Audi. And no, not a Golf. Audi. If you want to have a Golf, you have to go to 1860 Munich. They get a Golf. Yeah. And as she said, they all come here with the bus, but after the match they go home with the Audi. So they don't go back with the bus again, so they go back with their Audi style. And really on the right side, then we have, after the match, there are all the Audis standing, every time newest models every year, and then they take their cars home.
Why does the other team has a bigger car?
No, it's just commercial, it's just sponsoring, so they put here whatever they want. If they want to have another Volkswagen here, they just put the next one here. So it's because all the visitors here pass it all every day. There are a lot of visitors, and everybody passes the
Ovi što dolaze gledat su na optelike na nivou golfa.
Sorry? Are there any questions remaining now to the tour, to the stadium? Anything that hasn't been answered so far? Anything you'd like to know?
No.
Everybody ready?
A to je grijač. Jedna svjetlost. Grijač
Oh? That doesn't belong to the stadium. It's just deponing. Yeah. No, not garbage. It's if you make a subway, the earth and building stuff.
Kada rade metro, se palaju u zemlju.
Okay. No more questions. Then we're also at the end of our tour. We hope that we could give you a small insight into the stadium, and we will let you out here at the gate. We're on the same side where we started, so if you go here this way, that's the way back to the bus. If you still need a toilet, washroom, it's on this side or upstairs here.